Happy 2024, Sky Watchers! Today is the 31st anniversary of the discovery of the first exoplanet, and we intend on a successful year of more discovery ahead. During today's Void, we're previewing which space missions and happenings to look forward to in the coming months. Let's transport outside and look at the sun. Yes, the sun. It's currently visible above the horizon and is still on the rise. Today, the sun reaches its highest point at 12:17 p.m. before beginning its apparent descent for the night. This year, our central star enters a period of increased activity known as solar maximum. About every 11 years, the sun's magnetic poles switch places. This shifting results in distorted magnetic fields that can allow solar material to escape out into space in the form of solar flares and coronal mass ejections, leaving behind dark, temporary sunspots. Despite the sun's distance, these energy bursts can disrupt cell phone signals, GPS services, and power grids here on Earth. On the flip side, Earth's own magnetosphere directs the bulk of these energy bursts toward our own magnetic poles, producing the northern and southern lights, Aurora Borealis and Aurora Australis, respectively. This year is expected to be one of increased aurora activity, with the possibility of the northern lights being visible as far south as parts of northern California. Moving into this evening, the brightest objects you'll see in this month's sky also feature aurora at their poles, gas giants Jupiter and Saturn. To the east of Jupiter, a group of 7 bright stars chase the largest planet through the night and will continue to do so for the remainder of winter. Collectively, this asterism is known as the Winter Circle and features the brightest stars in 6 officially recognized constellations. January's early morning skies features the return of the bright inner planets. Just before sunrise tomorrow morning, spot bright Venus, followed by Mercury, Mars, and the slightest sliver of a waning crescent moon. We get a new moon Thursday. Mercury and Venus will appear to get lower in the sky as Mars climbs higher and higher with the progress of time into February. Looking forward to not just next month, but the next 11 months, as is tradition, we are exploring the top 5 space happenings to look forward to in the coming year. We jump to April when the sun will appear to disappear from the sky briefly. On Monday, April the 8th, the moon will pass between the sun and the Earth within the plane of observation, temporarily blocking out the sun's light in what astronomers call a total solar eclipse. The last total solar eclipse visible to the United States happened 7 years ago on August the 21st, 2017. Not all of America will experience totality in April. In Danville, the sun will experience a maximum of 83% coverage. Local viewers will notice the sun beginning to dim right after 2 p.m., with the transit lasting until just after 4. Maximum local coverage will occur at 3:17. The moon won't just be dancing with the sun this year. There's a chance that humans will be dancing around it. In November of this past year, NASA announced its continued plans to return humans to orbit around the moon in November of this year. If successful, the Artemis II crew will spend 8 days traveling to the moon, orbiting it, and then returning back to Earth. Busy week. This will be the first crewed mission beyond lower Earth orbit since Apollo 17 in 1972. Crewed mission. We've been sending robots to the moon almost continuously since the 70s. 2024 is no exception. Late this year, NASA will launch the Volatiles Investigating Polar Exploration rover to the south pole of the moon in search of water. Scientists have been observing the moon long enough to know that water is present within and beneath the regolith, but how much, and what forms, and if humans can easily access it are all questions that Viper is intended to answer. The rover will spend 100 Earth days surveying a 12-mile region using a series of spectrometers and a drill that will search for water on and beneath the lunar surface. Further, Viper will include tools for onboard analysis, allowing samples to be studied without the need of being returned to Earth. Viper will launch as a secondary payload aboard a mission with one of NASA's lunar partners, thus greatly reducing the cost of getting the rover to the moon. It's not just Earth's moon that will be getting attention this year. Scheduled to launch in early October for an eventual arrival in 2030, NASA will send the Europa Clipper orbiter to investigate Jupiter's icy moon. The spacecraft will make 50 flybys of Europa, ultimately coming within 16 miles of the moon's surface. Its instruments will attempt to understand the nature of Europa's icy shell, as well as composition of the liquid ocean beneath it. Clipper's ultimate scientific goal, however, is to determine if there are places below Europa's icy shell that could support life. From searching for life to attempting to protect it, back on September 26, 2022, ESA and NASA successfully crashed a spacecraft into the minor planet moon Dimorphos as part of their double asteroid redirection test mission. DART was successful in shortening Dimorphos' orbit of parent asteroid Didymos by 32 minutes, but the full effects of the collision are yet to be revealed. In October, ESA will send the Hera probe to use a collection of planetary altimeters and LiDAR to scan the Didymos asteroid system to gain a fuller understanding of the aftermath of the DART exercise. Oh, you're a NASA engineer? What are you working on? I smash robots into space rocks. Science is awesome, especially when rooted in simplicity. Discover what other advances science is attempting in the coming months by joining us next month when we will again survey the sky, the second Tuesday of February, February the 13th. Until then, friends, thanks for watching and keep discovering. Bye.